I've been looking for you for 8 months. Now I find you in exactly the position that suits me. I had lots of time to learn how to shoot with my left.
When you have to shoot, shoot, don't talk.
Hey YouTube amigos, how's it going? This is the final chapter for the good, the bad and the ugly topic, and I'm gonna give you 3 versus 3 multiplayer battle in Ligny. This is the good guy Larinium. He plays as Great Britain. You see he got 2 rifles over here, 2 light infantry, nope, 3 rifles. Got foot infantry, King German Legion foot, 2 of them, 15 hussars, Major General Picton, foot, foot guards, foot, life guards. Got plenty of elite units. Also he got 2 foot units here, King Jamal Legion foot and foot infantry. This is Inigo from the CSA clan. He plays as Prussia. He is the ugly. No offense bad, but just a name. So here he got 2 foot guards here, 3, 4, 8th Life Regiment, Schleicher Schwenchen, 2, 3 of them. He got 1 musketeer, 2 musketeer, 3 musketeer. Let me pause for a while. 4 musketeers, 2 light infantry, Prussian Fusiliers, General Staff, Turwaskis, Bredebuk Uhlans. And this is me. I'm the bad guy. So I brought 3 rifles. I got 2 light infantry with 3 musketeers here, 1 hussar unit. I have 4 foot guards, 1 musketeer here and 1 militia. I got Let's Go Freikorps, and I got the live hussar unit and a classic general staff. So from the opposite side, from left to right, I'm facing MD. He plays as France. He has 2 old guards and 1 guardsman over here, a Polish legion, a young guard, another Polish legion, Chaussessa Cheval, another Polish legion here, 2 Chaussessa Cheval, and nothing else over here. He has a Voltige unit, a Polish legion, young guard, and a Swiss foot over there. His general staff. And nothing more. Here is I think Tivier. Yep. He plays as Great Britain. Lightfoot, 3 of them here in the first row. He got Coldstream Guards there, Foot Infantry, Connaught Rangers, Highland Foot, King German Legion Foot, King German Legion Dragoons, Dragoon Guards, and another Dragoon unit over there, a classic general staff, Fencibles, 2 foot infantry units, and that's it. And here is a Anne R, something like that. I do not remember his name. He plays as Prussia, and he got 3 musketeers over here, another 4 musketeers over there. We got foot guards, 2 of them, 8th Life Regiment, Turwaskis, Lancers, and Let's Go Freikorps, and the classic general staff. So, let the game begin. Okay, our opponents, I think They will try to cross to our side from this bridge, and I think their goal is to take over that house over here. So I'm gonna move fast here with my troops and Inigo troops. We're going to...
This building has fallen to the enemy.
We will try to intercept them before they go into that house. Here I send my hussars here to prevent them from getting in that house. While at the same time I will try to deploy my 2 foot infantry units here and start shooting them, but actually I didn't prevent them to go into the house. They are already in the house. So I took my horses, and I charged with these voltigeurs. Probably they did deploy the stakes, but after all I was meant to lose that unit, so I tried.
This building has fallen to the enemy.
I tried to give them as many casualties as I can. So the good thing for me is that the British player, he didn't have his units here, so I charged with his light infantry. Not much damage, but I did some. So
our men are running, sir.
Inigo here took the house, sent to his 2 rifles here in that house. That's not good. You see, you have 4 units here, and there are 3 others here which they are shooting the house, and you don't do that. They are in the house. It has a Polish Legion, a Swiss foot, and a young guard. That means to take that house from the enemy, you will need foot guards. Don't waste your foot guards to take a house. Also, when you are using a house, you don't need to get 4 units inside it, because if you can see, there are only 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 windows, 12 windows. Let's suppose that there are 2 men in each window which they are firing to the enemy. It means 24 men. From the how many they are inside that house, there are 326. It's a waste of ammo and units. Here we got a charge from these dragoons against the Persian light infantry. There is a foot infantry square here, but the problem is that the dropping of men, they're losing men very fast. So Larinium came here with his troops on the right flank to help his teammate. You see, he has a very good position. These units, they are being covered from the house, and they are not taking any inside shots from that house on the other side. So now Inigo is going to take out of his troops out of there, and we don't need to fight for that house. And also he charged his Torwaskis against this foot infantry unit. The good thing for us is that the opponent players, they are shooting the house, and to kill a guy in the house, it's not that easy. Actually, you are spending ammunition to that house, and that's good for news for us. So this is a panoramic view from a battlefield. No. The big fight is in the center right now. Here is a small problem for me. There are French 4 light infantry units here against 2 of mine. So I will reinforce my dudes here with 1 rifle unit, and I will try to harass the French units over here. Also, I will send them here to deploy stakes in case the enemy cavalry will try anything fun into my lines over here. Also, I want to show you something, guys. There's a terrain anomaly. You don't need to have your light infantry like this, because they're going to shoot the ground. So what's going on here? Oh, the Great Britain from the other side. They are sending British soldiers to take this house from us. There are only a foot guard unit here and two snipers. Snipers, they are not good in real fight, so I think they're gonna lose the fight. And here you can see that their morale is dropping, especially the foot guard unit. There are now 35 men. I think now it's a good time for a unit to go inside and try to help their teammates. They took one house. We can't afford to lose another one over here. Here is our Inigo. He's going to send his general staff here to inspire his men. He's going to boost morale. Yes, he did. That's good news for us, and the foot guys will fight longer until the last man. Also, this is a mistake. Don't shoot from outside the house, inside the house. You are spending ammunition. You won't do any good damage over there. If you want to reclaim that house, send your guards inside that house. Okay, here is my rifles. They deploy their stakes and they are off fire at will mode. I do not want them to shoot because they're gonna shoot the ground. And here is the French cavalry. They're charging to my lines. I will form the squares. I have the stakes, and I will eliminate the French threat over here. Also,
this building has fallen to the enemy.
Here I'm gonna send my rifles over the side, and I will try to give some nice free volleys to that French light infantry. So now that was my time to push a little bit my light infantry against the French light infantry, but MD took them fast behind, out of my range. Here is another British cavalry ready to charge to my lines. I will move away my light infantry, but from a wrong direction, I think. I will form a square there. I missed a square there on the center, while MD at the same time he sent his light infantry troops near to mine, but not too close to shoot down my square. What unit is it? Dragoons. Okay, so I got 2 squares here shooting down the British Dragoons while I'm trying to save my light infantry units. Here, for some reason, I lost the square. but it's okay, the threat is eliminated. And here, what's this? We got a musketeer unit, yes, fighting the King German Legion foot with this Lecture Swinton. Yes, there are two British units which out of the game from this house. We killed them. We lost our foot guard unit and I think one sniper unit, but it's okay, and I think one musketeer. By the way, this is the time, the correct moment, that we will try to pass our right flank, main flank, with the Laurinium support over the side and confront the French army, which they have a very good firepower. So Laurinium is gonna send first his troops. He's gonna position his rifles over here. I'm gonna do the same here. And now it's time to cross over. You see, I have my fencibles. I got 2 cavalry units and 4 foot guards. That's a force that can match the French units here, the Seamen, the Old Guards, and the Polish Legion. Also here you can see the French light infantry. So here I'm going to charge my militia against the elite infantry. Also, you see, they're going to attract the first fire, the first volleys, and I hope these guys, the old guards, they want the mode of fire at will mode, so they can shoot their own men's back. Laurinium is going to charge his first 15 hussars to this guardsmen from the rear. The good thing is that the French player MD lost the squares. That will give me time to deploy my units here on the left side. I'm gonna bring my cavalry also, and I'm gonna target now
Our men are running, sir.
the French light infantry. My militia is out of the game. And at the same time I will move my rifles from the left side to the right side, so I can shoot down these Polish Legion units from the flank. A British player TVS sent reinforcements to his French ally over here because he's taking heavy casualties. We tried to support him. You can see here is a mess into the lines, but they do have really great firepower. If they can't deploy the units properly, they could easily overrun us because we have less numbers than them over here. So I will leave my cavalry over there. I'm going to sacrifice it so I can give them as many casualties as I can, because I have a full line here with 4 foot guards.
Our men are running, sir.
I'm going to support with a musketeer unit my lines as a reserve. The good thing is that at the moment the left enemy flank doesn't have any cavalry units now here, but as you can see from there, from the other side, the Prussian player, he's sending reinforcements.
Sir, our general is under attack.
3 cavalry units and 1 younger unit. Across my general staff over the side, so I can give my men morale and fight till the last man. our combined rifle units did made a good job, because they managed to kill these two units. They dropped to 32 men and 66, while Larinium, he's keep feeding our attack here with forces. His lifeguards are here. I'm gonna send my my musketeers reserve also, but here I have problem. You see, now I am outnumbered. I got my foot guards which are fighting this light foot and the old guard here, but I will take shots from the side, which there are 3-4 light infantry units. So I'm gonna charge my foot guards against the enemy lines. I send my musketeers here to engage the British light infantry, while at the same time Larinium, he's doing a hell of a good job here with his cavalry. Now our opponents, they can't form squares over here, and now is a very good time for these lifeguards to charge and destroy that French British lines, while at the same time I'm gonna push my lines here. I'm gonna send my rifles too here. The problem is that there is a coastream guard here, and these guys, they are pretty awesome. I will form a square, hoping for my guys to shoot them, but here's the problem that I didn't see. That was a mistake from my part. I have all my rifles here unprotected. I have no infantry behind them, and I have enemy cav chasing them. I will form square here with my musketeers. I will do the same with my second foot guard here, while the main line of the enemy force is destroyed. I have the luxury to form squares to defend from the enemy cav, and also I will take my general out of there and I will send them here in a safer place. But I can't do the same with my rifles. You see, my rifles, they are losing men. They were slaughtered by these cavalry units, and I only managed to save this, yes, with 38 men. That was a bad call from my part, indeed. So Larinium, he's gonna send his lifeguards here to confront the enemy cav, while I still got the foot infantry square. Here's the British general. Yes, the British general is here, but I think that was a micro mistake or not. I'm not sure, but he's out of the game. He's dead. So here's the remnants of the Anglo-French army, which they came back into the game. Now we will deal with them, and my foot guards here, they are taking shots from this King Jamaliji foot. Quiet over here.
Our men are running, sir.
Okay, my bad foot guards are out of the game. They did a job very good. You see, they earned 2 experience. What's this? Connaught Rangers. Connaught Rangers. And the rest of the French armies, they're trying to cross the river and come confront our lines. It's not easy to shoot that that passing units from this choke point, because here You can see that anomaly, terrain anomaly, which is
One of our units has used all its ammunition, sir.
to provide them cover. So what we got? Here is a bad deployment from the British player. I will charge my foot guards against them, and at the same time I will send my musketeers over here to start shooting on them. I want a clear line of sight to shoot them. Here is a mistake from my part. I forgot to switch off fire at will mode here to my musketeer, and they're shooting the ground, while at the same time I sent my rifles here just in case anyone shows up from that area. Also we got our light infantry, sorry about that, light infantry units here. These two units, they are my reserves, and I'm gonna send my Prussian light infantry over the side to reinforce my lines. So our opponents, they regrouped. They have a Polish Legion and a Young Guard and one rifle unit with 50 men, while we got one rifles with 32 men, 34 here, that's mine. We got these life guards, 27 foot guards. I'm not sure if they got ammo or any of these 2 foot guard units. I got 47 musketeers and 93 unit musketeer, my general staff. And here is a Larinium reinforcements, his foot guards, a full unit foot guard, and my Prussian light infantry. So the French player now is outnumbered. I think that unit took a small bath here in the river, see? Oh no, there they are. The Connaught Rangers. Yes. Are they in square? Yes, they're in square. Most impressive. So here I'm gonna use the terrain for my advantage. You see, yes, these foot guards are out of ammo. You can see which the position that I put them. These guys, they're shooting the ground, so they are spending ammunition, and it's the Young Guard. So the Prussian player has 2 rifles here to support his teammate. I think a good position for them would be somewhere here. At least they could shoot this unit. So I think the French player is kind of despair because he's not moving his 2 remaining units, while Larinium is flanking him. Or not, he's moving them after all. Here's the French general. Oh, I'm shooting the gun too. That gun must be in great pain. Here is something that I didn't see. The French general is going to charge my foot guards, and
Our men are running, sir.
he's going to kill them. Let's move that MD, and then he's going to turn his general staff to my musketeers. I'm not sure if they had ammunition or it was in off fire at will mode. I'm not sure at all. I form square here with my musketeers. And at the same time, I'm gonna turn my units to face the young guard. I'm not sure if the Prussian Fusiliers are out of ammo. Probably they are, because I'm going to melee this young guard with my light infantry unit, I think. While MD he's trying to give me as many casualties as he can. His general staff did a very good job there. And eventually the French player is out of the game. GG mate. So let's see the other battlefield, what's going on here. There are two houses occupied by two enemy units. We have our houses here on our side, what's Fencibles here, and a musketeer unit. Sorry about that. Another feasible unit over here, while the Prussian opponent had a musketeer unit, 2, 3, 4, 5 musketeers here to watch his right flank. At the same time, he has his 8th Life Regiment here with 1 Prussian Fusiliers, 1 foot guard and 1 musketeer here to watch out this bridge, and another foot guard with 1 light infantry, 2 Jager units, and the 3rd light infantry, which I think they're coming here to support that area. Okay, I'm gonna fast forward a little bit, and I'm gonna see you later when the fight will start again. And here we go. So we are going to launch an attack to this side from and we are going to try to pass this bridge and the other bridge at the same time, because as you can see the Prussian opponent doesn't have enough units to hold the two bridges at the same time. So I got my light infantry unit here near to the river banks that will give me some nice volleys against this
One
foot
of our
guards.
units has used all its ammunition, sir.
We have a boost morale from the British general. Good job, Larinium, there. I have one unit out of ammunition, and now Larinium took his side over the left side over here, and I'm going to deploy my lines over here on the right side, and that will be 1, 2, 3, 5 units versus 2. We've got the Prussian light infantry, which are shooting the Larinium units over there. Here comes the second wave of our attack. We are gonna send our depleted units first, so they can take the first volleys to them. This is my Silesia Schwitzen. They're out of ammo. This is working as a mid shield. I placed them here so they can track these Jaeger volleys.
Our men are running, sir.
Some cowards of mine are running. And here I'm gonna try to chase down this Prussian Jaeger, with my foot guard unit. But here's Anne has a light infantry behind them, so my guys, they won't make the charge. I have a second musketeer unit here out of ammo. I'm gonna charge this enemy musketeer unit.
Our men are running, sir.
That's Inigo's foot guards now. They are going to surround the enemy foot guards here. That's a very good move from Inigo. You see that my men, they are losing morale, so I send my general staff behind them. I'm not worried from the bullets, because the bullets can't reach him in that place. That's a micro mistake from my part. I did a mistake, but the good thing is that my opponent didn't stay there to shoot my units, so he's moving. He moved his flanks over here, while I'm going to charge all my depleted units against them. At the same time, I got my musketeers here. I think they are out of ammo, so I thought it was a good idea to charge this light infantry, but this light infantry is faster than my musketeers, and they run away.
Our men are running, sir.
Here is reinforcements. Now there are overflank our troops. Here Inigo he's taking heavy fire from these units. The 8th Life Regiment Musketeer unit. He has his 2 snipers over here, but I'm not sure. Yep, he's shooting the ground. While at the same time we're trying to push the Prussian lines over here. And what we are going to do, I'm going to send my Larinium rifles and light infantry. I have some Prussian Fusiliers with some ammo, so I'm shooting this unit, while Anne is going to reform lines over here. You can see back there we still got one cavalry unit, but we forgot that we had that.
One of our units has used all its ammunition, sir.
Oh, my light infantry is out of the game, and now Larinium is going to charge his foot guns and his rifles against the Prussian lines over here. While at the same time, what's going on here? I think a micro mistake from the 8th Life Regiment. I'm not sure, but he's chasing the 2 sniper units. Lowry has his foot guards, which he can confront the 8th Life Regiment.
One of our units has used all its ammunition, sir.
We are still chasing the enemy lines here. So now it's a good time for my general staff here to charge to this
Our men are running, sir.
Jaeger unit, while Larinium he's testing the Prussian light infantry. So he's gonna stop and he will start shoot his the Prussian light infantry. I lost my general staff against the fight with the Jaegers, and I will take back my general staff and I will make a second charge against them. Our lifeguards they're coming here to aid our effort to kill them. I've managed to kill the Jaegers there, and now I'm gonna send my general staff to charge to these units, while Anna she's gonna send her general staff against mine. We are winning the fight
Our
here.
men are running, sir.
While at the same time, you can see from the other side of the battlefield that Larinium he's sending his reserves to take that area. This is my last unit, my last musketeers. They earned an experience, and now I'm trying to chase down this light infantry, while our combined Prussian and British forces are going to surround these two remaining musketeer units over here.
Our men are running, sir.
Here is a unit which came back in the game. There are 42 in the number. And yes, Larinium he's kind of busy here with that fight, so he won't send his troops at the moment to take that house from the British and Prussian player. So these guys are moving to this house. They're going from
This
house to
building has
house.
fallen to the enemy.
I don't see the use to do that. He should have sent them here to support this dude. Okay, the enemy lines here they are out of the game except this Prussian Fusilier. And now I'm gonna run forward, fast forward, sorry, because there ain't much to tell. Because you see, we have the numbers now. The two houses have only militia units, so Larry is gonna send his troops over here to reclaim that house, and he's gonna do the same with that house over there. By the way, and took the musketeer unit out of there. Larry tried with his general to nail that unit, but it was too late. And a very good position to place your general staff is here. You see there are no windows in that house, so he's kind of safe. And you have your general staff close to your men, and so they can give him morale. Here's a breakdance from that Prussian unit. Okay,
Glorious victory, sir, is soon to be yours.
ladies and gentlemen, that was the game. There's only two units which they are going to drop eventually. Very good and intense game from all players. Thank you all for watching, and hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye.